We just concluded Pan-African Conference on Inequalities in the context of structural transformation. We have with us here Ms. Karin Anderson, the Head of Regional Development Cooperation from the Embassy of Sweden in Nairobi. Thank you for having some time with us.
Okay.
So I have a few questions for you. Kindly elaborate on how Sweden supports a regional development cooperation in sub-Saharan Africa.
We have quite an extensive support program in various areas: peace and security, environment and climate change, economic integration, anti-corruption research, and institutional support to the African Union and the regional economic communities. In particular, I would like to highlight our work with African Union Commission on Peace and Security, where we are providing quite an extensive support for their work within the Peace and Security Department. But we're also working a lot with regional integration, trying to facilitate trade, supporting African countries in trade negotiations, but also working on transboundary issues like transboundary water management and supporting, for example, the Nile River Commission on how to deal with and share international waters.
Okay, great. And in your views, what does sub-Saharan Africa have to do to tackle inequalities and promote structural transformation?
It's a huge question, and I could probably sit here the whole day to elaborate on what is required. But I think, and there are so many aspects of this, because you have the economic, social, political, spatial inclusion to address. But if you just start off with economic growth that we're seeing in Africa and trying to move away or move beyond sustaining the growth and actually looking at the quality of that growth and how effectively we can transform that into human development and poverty reduction and elimination of inequalities, I think that would be a very good starting point. Because if you have economic development, you should be able to also show that that can be transformed and reach not only a very small elite, but the whole society, including the grassroots. I think starting off there, and also, of course, being a representative of Sweden, gender equality is extremely important, where we see women and girls not being treated equally, and we've got a long way to go there. So really putting emphasis on addressing and showing these inequalities that you have for women and girls and addressing those. I think that would be very, very important right now.
Okay. And lastly, what are your expectations from the conference?
I hope that this is not just a talking session. I hope that each session, each dialogue will turn into actions that we can bring with us home. Doesn't matter who we are representing, if we are development partners, governments, civil society, private sector, but that we all can have something to bring with us back, saying these are the actions that we can take now to make difference happen straight away, because we need to do something urgently.
Thank you so much, Ms. Karin, for your time, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the conference.
Thank you so much for being able to join you.